Yeah, meeting a course so eda kwesiada with NPP General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kodua. Even though one joining meeting in them, but obaso no and some are what say no share a year NPP executives branch managers are more diaspora or meeting or no more year in some other course or her. Na infoni be na nature wuti mutiro.
Oh, I name that. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk into details of a meeting with the General Secretary of the party. But with right, I can't go into details of service. But maybe the chair wants a meeting, no meeting, my external branches, like we see some a bit divided. Divided on some of the decisions maybe our national leadership of the party not taking. I wish at one point one of the chairmen in one of the branches was attacking, so he's disappointed in him inside the because we take and trying position. Though any on one personal decision that's one all kind of national council no share na take. But it tells you that yenye human ye. Adia Bakun Mekan said there was a gentleman who spoke during that meeting or say he represented external branches. They were meeting as no vote for top down. And media ranting no yao. It's answer a coup in a use a committee representing no committee has not a decision about it. A coup one or friend or a gene I'm gonna say yen support me and I'm yen support it. And he was proud reporting there or not they were supporting because of fee set or they were not having a quick decision. It's not correct. It's not correct. But in terms of say, you were Juma to say as a party, say if 2020 to say about yeah. But they met me and said details me many video mean to me and go so much into some of the conversations.
I know the intimate fact but
the key the key idea is such that we still have divisions on some of the decisions now national council name party number for no
ne party for edini ya na so many party ni for endini.
When I say you're a leader of a political party, what do you say? What you have for some party? A 2 million here. Me say you 2 million and person BP I don't know some PMPP for the no position the year. When a person a party in no position, me na 2 million open. So you 2 million per the near you me say mini party and nima. My number one objective me say a bien a bema me 2 million. Why na bit me just 2 million mama. Now 2 million kwana a here for near kwa je few months no ma ye kwa just 2 million few months a dia sem na omoka. So you are looking at your candidate, you are looking at the people who vote. And here the people who vote who delegates. Who delegate in the flag bearer and open, but Ghana for na but for abaning in a president of Ghana. And the NPP delegates Kushiane, that's almost about for Japan, you are voting so could the president. But I want to say about for Japan, Ghana for the
and Ghana for ready for for Japan.
That is it. So Ghana for you ready, that's a party for Japan. That's a way a party leader not enjoy the bar for Japan condemn far. Why do you push such inside for Japan? That is where the challenge is. President is elected by the whole nation. Every person already 18 years watching this or Twaba ye president. But party delegates to be presidential candidate, not president. In the NPP for ye petunia, Ghana for na was say ye target to me survey a sample mubuso mu say why na NPP didn't ban there mudi to me in beman. And that's the strength of every political party. Why not be man? And then when you didn't come back, num some pre nine, no be win it. No. Why na muyi president? Until when na mufi say NPP party say pa 2020 the didn't bar Ghana for na mobile jina to abama. And I will some identifiable groups. Go to the marketplace, go to the taxi and total stations, go to the football fields, go to the ghettos, go to the mosque, go to the churches, cost identifiable places where then you pose that question to the people there. That is the person with the bar to me amount because it to me na open. And you say to me. Na ya nkwa Ghana for han ko busa Ghana for there ye nunu ye ho say ye NPP party ni munti no ye fi say we are ye di agro it is not correct. That is why I'm saying say hey ye pa ye betimi kra atwen 6 months to election afin ye kwa yi presidential candidate. But say you the right candidate at Ghana for we can still win the election.
Masadan eka sembi se Baumia krana emanu kwa 10 times cross still Ghana for engine intum. Ti wonso nene eshe adwenen said I can ye. Say candidate appealing to Ghana for no matter what you do. Omonto mano.
A blunt statement for now. A huge statement no one make it. Some parts somebody can agree, in other parts somebody can disagree. Then the Americans and say, sir, any ye could try basa presented by Umia. A day na Baumia was some. A day and elections no unfavor Baumian tia ulusuye. Na ayembia saade na favor ba umia no asesa but me no work say my go report to crowd be na yesi ya no bia mo bia hubi so me be dem so bibia asesa
omo ye ma national executive snippet
inti asana masada ka no he is basing it on the premise say eniema me lusu ye so ma me ehu ni ankoreki a ye di nipa no sa kwa ye be so lusu because ye nim di anye ye ntie wo se ye niye. As simple as that. And this almost say, Tintina Baumiana, yes, one for Baumianco, but a day in cinema about you, Lucia, Sadi and the aquarity. Ye knew. Oh, dear, Nima, ye diagro. That is why a bimo I was an man say, because Dr. Baumia promised MPP for you and said, name me free north, name me a Muslimini. Zongo for you now says MPP de me ba umbeto abama. Muslimi for say MPP de me ba umbeto abama. Mini anum sri for say someone de me ba umbeto abama me. Yes, I am passing my Dr. Baumia Candia. Say the other boy because we Muslimini because we free. It's but we don't know quite what you say. Ya bro ya pasa zongos kojoto Muslimi vote kojoto. Mini anum slim vote kojoto. And this is any pansabano because oh what the make zongo vote minya again at this time around zongo vote obinya because back on yenya.
Ebia wakosisi ho ma omo.
Anything I was say ye who said drone first. And on our can therefore made that statement to the party leadership. No my ye who grand saw. There may lose a banokra ye new ye for so as ye candidate for. Entity say the NPP Lucia Bano. If my cocaine report say Ghana for and to MPP because MPP and for Bama. Come to Baba and Quebec. Now this time, Mema son kwa the 7 years had the Bema kwa nana for better about
Debbie.
So I didn't know me the Indian service man. But like obviously Obian him say Dr. Baumia is a very nice technocrat, no doubt. When you're good at baby or war juma. But on any minimum him say he is really not a true blue politician. Baumia is not a true blue politician. And many party executive back say or can be my main cancer same way no beauty be and TB. Also no opinion back share no mooding come no opinion beside the said. Oh minim say aja Baumia agenda enu nyina na say but latter party will say I say o switch call honorable Ken ho I mean now as you say people say honorable Ken ho ye juma honorable Ken ya. And also catch opinion say opinion. Let me make this statement clear. Yes, I supported Dr. Baumia, but Bamusa Dr. Baumia is a politician. No, we say no say me. Yeah, the man could say the man could na polling station say me share polling station ho. Abana ye bubon se bibia ye okay. Ye we constituency yan kwani coalition bibia. While sir ye wo coalition center na ye parliamentarians there, ye president the NPP kakra. Yen kika bibia mbomu nwie nationwide no. Na wo panyina nkede kopro man panyi tumi na ma ono. Wadi ka ba bontia beka sa aba no walusu nti opposition ni na wene.
Aba se ebia na wadi ka quality dada.
Aha. Dabi tie. No, wa quality dada but instance of sane action ni ablekuma by the time I beka se wo na abana wo so na walusu no. You are giving the opposition for no more ablekuma no munim se bi omulusu ablekuma no. Now the power to cause mayhem or ablekuma. Because after all, my president, no, we consider the president never. You give the NDC supporters or Patrick Boama who say, Omoko misbehave because Dr. Baumia considers NPP Lusu, Mahama Neba, it's Omonko Kosi mess into Patrick Boama. Monko Sawam, Monko Kosi mess into another umbre. Monko into Sa. Constituencies are named winning and commercial force JP and same they were as a result of that early decision. So as the leader, he even put the party for no more circulation center into danger. And the could have attacked them easily. And then you lose yes, but you hold on and wait for the EC to come and announce. That is why I need be more say the president Nanando, His Excellency, Ebufu in a way because be near to say we say of friend one father here and say a declaration because no one should chance so young kind ye. The moment I would dear me come back Omo de patapa ebe jiwu city kura na mo penyi na aka. Even baby a presidential omo wene kura na omo ne sese wa consider ntino omo the force be jack omo de. And that is exactly what the NDC did. You were bemu bani are helpless. President intimi control mo ontimi nyawe na NDC for opposition mo and nam FAE sinyema HCMP for what power away from coalition centers because mo candidates no kwa atum se mo. So as a politician, you weigh your decisions. Some maybe can say, would it put my people at the coalition centers in danger? Or would I have to wait till say, if you know I in BBA no one bubo. Ufi said dainty and Kuku and Yido. Even when Obia names NDC Lusu, he came to say we are in a comfortable lead. Because we consider immediately, baby, I ain't kind be an MP before the Jack Omodio. It's are the two different politicians speaking and a technocrat speaking who is not a politician. Nobody takes it out from Dr. Bawumia and says he's a fine gentleman. Nobody is saying he's not. But is it a true blue politician? Who tried to moja politics, best remember? No, he's not. And NPP at this time, we need a leader, politician who know the dynamics of Ghana politics. This is a protective party for, this is a Kenyan party for, this is my party for Shebia for the party. Not the able to put into risk. And I felt it was a big error that happened. And yeah, we can see it ni be come free. And it can even mean say a bit more hokrana or quickly. Some George Mukoji actually could declare my candidate ni be this number by the east declaration be crano, maybe no and this in a 1 year. Because and young one say 137 MPs, MPP for 12 by now by 80 something.
88.
Yeah. Because it's maybe one when the Kurani is and they are candidate a consider marry. She ain't president there, but she beat me idea. No. Nobody is saying Ubia and Peba said, no, we all love him. I mean, Wabaya vice president or you do beat me to support of Kufuado. 8 years in opposition, 8 years in government. But that does not qualify him, say, why a vice president still beat me the president. Mrs. said, analogy now, a bit more Canadian. And it was a good two, a quali Bahama Naso, near Copon in a bush and phone in Acho. Because Ali Bahama Neko gave Ghana one of the best economic growth. And so, we and yes, Ali Muhammad does not qualify to become the president. Even as a vice president to Kufo. Yes, Debbie. Why? Because no a businessman now, Kufo, a Kofa, no bias running bait. Kufuado is a true politician who can move see politics in the Beba. Simple Kufuado. How different is Bawumia from Boache Japo? How different is Bawumia from Kennedy Japan? How different is Bawumia from Kodua Japan? All these are true good politicians, but is Bawumia? No. I mean, just what a Bawumia platform to talk his politics and his policies, his ideologies, Nibibia, that's how he communicates politically on campaign platform. Neji Bawumia as the lecturer 2016-2015 talking on the economy as an economist. Next the two, would you say sir, it's the same Bawumia talking on the economy and the same Bawumia talking on political platform? I saw two different Bawumias.
Mr. Padmo, Jina Somami. Na yemo video na yehu a cancer Bawumia the cancer true politician.
Otiye asama zongo fo eka enano. Eye asem de pao. Zongo fo say omu njindi se NPP omu de Dr. Bawumia beba. But omu de ne badia omu be tuamano. Omu be tuamano. Sana omu kaya. Omu be tuamano. Amba Enti Ushe North na Ushe Zongwa two strongholds Dr. Bawumia begina ebe tofom. E tofom so NDC timi win election. Voter region me call Gina voter region making more votes ama NPP where voter region. Making more votes ama voter. Enyesa making voters so making enti almost strongholds no nyina ebe shaky. Yebe shake omo. Enintina omusuro Dr. Bawumia sano. Yes sir. Because omo nyina nim se me begina ho a mema omo showdown.
Mr. Padmo. What Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the politician? Or share and as a routine, and then an echo suit.
Oh, me fair analysis, me fair assessment, and a media tutor. I know say a chief for a obi with different views. But if you listen to Bawumia the politician and you listen to Bawumia the economist, they are two different people. What you say about strength na holding in eye, but field with the ordinary kotuma why you know obemane good money man. It's like where Franka Bankwa. Now we turn your boy every number 9 as Franka Bankwa and Kobo 9. Franka Bankwa you good at it fullback, right fullback too. Obey ye jubani na ma line so obekwa ba baby bia. Na Franka Bankwa ntimi Kobo number 9. A simple analogy. Ntimi Kobo number 9. Ntimi Kobo number 9. I don't just about me can succeed a Kufuor. No. So are we saying say it's Dr. Bawumia PK, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, you're winning unless you win about Bawumia winning another term, then automatically Matthew Poku Prempe becomes a presidential candidate because on it Bawumia Nason.
Send this because a driver knew the mate in a big handle can.
Then party no more maka more ambitious depending no be am the baby tonight.
Until be ambitious.
That is the criteria.
It should be running mate.
Of course, Obi and complete running mate because president no kwa una beba be the next leader. And yes, supply was he chato. And yet any panel deserve it or you be say yes, truly the person deserves her. Why not? But Ghana phone, including the NPP phone, being knew that in the times I knew me in 2024, it was going to be difficult. Say, the same team that was what team winning election. But it didn't. And that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. What you say? Was it Enron and Ameno Penny because I know NPP Penny be? I can't be say anytime be a NPP leader to be almost the same be about the electoral process.
And
you say their favor will be.
Yeah. No Sunday na. Sunday. Yeah. So after a meeting,
MPP Penny make that comment and say, well, what party the match who say anytime you your best yes, some be one. Let's say you the favor be here. Because you're 2007 we are never for the winning. You lose to 2008. That time, Nini Pan be him say, why na never Sikawo MPP mo Alan Cash. And he say maintaining the same delegate system now. Alan Cash between this between another. And I am premium core expansion, which was a good idea anyway. And I quite near expanding or says that Alan Cash no team will be so yet even to resource buy and actually say think I am maintaining the same delegates in Kwanaka but from a Kufuor massively. But now the idea was Alan was over to me this time, maybe I know way. Omo motuma ba omiano, oma na egusia delegate CCA. Eti yamu monto ansana ya kwatu omo dia na yebese so ma ya sisa omo because oma sa to CCA ya possibility so mbesa to ama ba omiano high. Maybe I na ekosi.
No
favor.
But anon logic.
Na meka se minimbe bi omo ye omo survey. You say the same candidate I don't know. Meaning, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Mr. Pan, Yensen Dr. Mamnu Bawumia another platform so. Yeba
Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that I stated in 2014, the Ghana cedi has obtained the dubious distinction of being the weakest performing currency in Africa at this point in time. Interestingly, the NDC Green Book claims exchange rate stability as one of their unprecedented achievements. In an open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for governments is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda. In fact, you can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it is true now. It is 100% correct. So if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But it is warped logic to jump from that to a conclusion that if there is depreciation in your currency, then the fundamentals must be weak. Do you understand the logic? It is very warped logic. To a conclusion that if there is depreciation in your currency, then the fundamentals must be weak. Do you understand the logic? It is very warped logic. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But the fundamentals must be weak. To a conclusion that if there is depreciation in your currency, then the fundamentals must be weak. Do you understand the logic? It is very warped logic. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak.